Welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we have got our next what's coming to Ark video as we go through every single new DLC or product that is coming to Ark Survival Ascended that has been announced so far by Studio Wildcard and Snail Games. Today we're going to be highlighting Ark Atlantis, which is an official underwater DLC, which is, as I said, has been confirmed by the dev team. So we're going to be talking about this, why this is going to be a thing, and it's very interesting after the recent Ark Aquatica drama that this is actually now happening. If you do enjoy today's video, drop a like and subscribe, and if you want to come and play all of these maps when they launch, come and join us in the Loaded Crisis Cluster, completely free servers for every single map launch. Link to our Discord is down below, which is where you'll find the servers, and let's get in with the video. So yes, as I mentioned, Ark Atlantis has been officially confirmed as a brand new official DLC coming for the game. It's not coming until Q1 2027, so there is literally a year wait until this DLC will actually see the light of day. But it's been very interesting since this news was revealed. As we know, Ark Aquatica was made by Snail Games or Studio Sirens, and it absolutely flopped because not only did they try and release it back for the old game Ark Survival Evolved, which was an absolute mess. It was full of AI, not the actual DLC itself. The promotion was AI video, and there was like someone with like 6 fingers or something shooting at. It looked like the fingers were overlapping. It was a mess, and as you can see, it was mostly negative reviews. 21, these are the recent reviews, which is there's only been 32, and 13% of the 1,702 user reviews were positive. Only 13%, so they had an overwhelmingly negative review. It was just the most stupid idea, and somehow it's on a 4% promo at this moment in time, and I just can't imagine many people are going to be picking this up. But one thing I wanted to mention from this is there was some really cool ideas in the Aquatica DLC with, you know, certain creatures, certain taming methods, and certain items that they did implement into the old game, which a lot of players in ASA said, why aren't we getting this? So that brings us back to the question, who decided to release this DLC? Obviously, Studio Wildcard always are working on, you know, ASA, and over the years, we have always, you know, it's been asked for, you know, even in the Ark Survival Evolved days, it was asked for, when are we going to see an underwater DLC? We've been asking for a Frozen DLC for so long, and then they released Lost Colony with a Rat Prime, but never an underwater one, and everyone did get a lot of hype for the Ark Aquatica launch because we thought it was going to be a product for ASA, and I think it was firstly planned potentially to come to ASA, but I don't think Studio Wildcard were happy with what was created in-house by Snail Games. So now we have this to look forward to coming up soon. A lot of people have been asking me, and I know a lot of the community, but isn't there already an Atlantis on the game, and will they be working with the creator of the current Atlantis? So yes, if you did say, is there another Atlantis, then you're not wrong. Snowy Train, who is a great mod creator in the community, created the Ark Atlantis map, and this map has been around for a very long time, not just the premium version. The premium version, actually, the premium version's like obviously new to ASA, but the Ark Atlantis has existed in the Ark community for such a long time, and if you type it in, as you can see, it says Atlantis map. You can purchase it as a premium mod, and it's got interesting reviews. It's got 390 likes to 60 dislikes, so we're going to hop into it. We're going to take a look at it. As you can see, welcome to the Atlantis map, PC and console version, an underwater adventure in Ark. Atlantis awaits, full of mystery and adventure. Are you ready to explore its depths and uncover the secrets of the hidden waves? Your underwater journey begins now. A sunken map, or a new sunken map, underwater, full of new adventures. So I don't think they've said anything on this map being now, like it says, currently the map is fully playable and fully complete. So I don't think anything else is planned with it. It'd be interesting to see if Wildcard work with Snowy Train on this. But I do think Atlantis will be completely different to this. Right, Atlantis map, let's jump into single player. I have done a review on this map ages ago. I think it's still live on the channel. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I literally did it like it might have been, I might have done a really old one and then a more recent one for ASA, but I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think there was some really cool ideas because there was the main bubble, then there was the hidden lagoon and the other bubbles around the map, and it is a very tough map. For me personally, the beauty from what I remember wasn't very immersive, but the idea behind it was very cool. You'll see in a second as we actually spawn into the game. Let's see when we can actually see anything. Why can't I see anything? Whoa, it's dark. Where have I spawned? This isn't a great start. I think I spawned in the mesh. Or am I just in a building? I might just be in a building. Alright, let's get creative mode on. Right, so I was actually under the mesh there, I think. Yeah, I think I was in this box, but welcome anyway to Atlantis. I'm hoping we should be able to use the FPS boost here, if it's working on. There you go. It should give a little bit, make things a little bit lighter, a little bit clearer. This is the Loaded Crisis mod, by the way, the Loaded Crisis cluster mod that you can use on your servers or your single players if you really want to, but you do need to install it when you're playing on the Loaded Crisis cluster, of course. So Atlantis is what you expect. Atlantis, there is a place where you can build, a place you can be, and there is the underwater part of it, which is you're in a bubble and you're straight into the actual water part of the map, and megalodons will hunt you down. Now, interestingly, since the patch where Wildcard nerfed megalodons, there used to be about 60 that would be in here. Not even joking. There would be about 60 megalodons flying around since I last did this map. Since the patch, I don't think anything's really changed with it, so I'm sure it's been nerfed on here. But it is interesting. There is a lot to explore within Atlantis. There's lots of places to build. There's different caves in places from what I remember. Lots of different buildings like this with just standard dinosaurs. I do always feel bad for the dinos that live down here. I don't think there's anything out here. Yeah, no, that is the border of the map. So yeah, this is kind of everything in the sense of like when you spawn in, you got like some like kind of Atlantis-like features. You got raptors and trikes and all kind of stuff here. By the way, just want to repeat again, this is not the official DLC. But this Atlantis map's been around for a long while and always talked about. And if we do fly into the water, there is so much more, as you can see. It's not just that one bubble. It's not just that one. It goes on for a while. Look, I mean, look at this. Look down here. You may have just started off watching that part of the video there and thought, what is this? But no. There is some really cool stuff to it. And as you come out, there's more places to build. You don't have to build just in that bit at the top. That's just the main bubble where you spawn in. And there is so much to Atlantis that you can swim around and fight. I mean, I really like that sort of skull base there. This is nice, but obviously it's underwater. But there are many bubbles. I think, yeah, drops here do spawn in on the map. So it's not like, you know, it's not like... And look at the drops as well. Looks very cool. So I'm sure, from what I remember, there's even more than this. Like, you can get very lost within this map, which is what I like. If we go on to, this is a place you can build. If we go here, look at the actual size of it. It shocks you at the beginning because you're a bit like, what's actually going on here? Like, it doesn't feel like there's anything. And when you do actually follow the map around, you realize how big it actually is and how much there is to it. And from what I remember, there is a massive Atlantis city, which we're going to go hunting for because I can't miss this. Look at these lily pads as well. Look at this. Can we stand on them? Oh, well, we're going to be swimming, aren't we? So, because this is all underwater. So, it starts off a bit underwhelming. I think that's what I remember. And when you actually get more into it and realize that this is an underwater map, it's not easy and there's full of surprises. It's just because that's the main bubble. You're like, oh, wait, okay, this is actually pretty cool. Look, we've even got like a swamp biome as well here, which is the weirdest thing, because then you start getting chased and then instantly you're back into the water. So it makes it for such a cool little idea. And look at that, all different types of spawns on the bottom here. It's like kind of like the swampy biome. And I do want to go and find and then it just gives you an idea of, you know, what you think Studio Wildcard can do with this, because you just think to yourself, they could take this to the next level with what they can do with Atlantis, and have now they've done the city of Lost Colony, they can have the city of Atlantis, you know. And there is a big city of Atlantis. I've just got to find it, and hopefully I don't crash, because that would drive me mad. So look at this down here. I'm wondering, is this an obelisk? Or is this a drop? Okay, yeah. So look at that. And we're going to be eaten by a Megalodon. So you'll find them underwater, as you can see here. And, is that an artifact? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was not. That was an artifact there for a second. So, lots to explore. But we want to find where this kingdom is. And from what I remember, I don't know how to get there. But it is somewhere along. Obviously, it won't be through there, because that's a little place you can build. But somewhere around here, we can get ourselves to Atlantis. Because I remember I was, like, so shocked once. I was like, what? Like, I did not expect to see what I end up coming across. And I can't remember whether it was this way. And what is out here? So this is another outside. Oh, this is a snowy biome. I don't even remember this. I don't even know if I saw this in my last video. So you've even got more places to build. You've got different types of spawns. There's manors down there. Obelisks. Yes, there's even a snowy biome. So this, again, as you're flying around, and you'll probably be finding it quite tough because you're not going to be in creative mode. There is so much more to this than that meets the eye, and that's what I like about it. The only thing that's confusing me is I don't know if I've got this all wrong with Atlantis and I've made it all up that there's a huge Atlantis city. But in my head, I was so sure that there was, and I don't know whether I'm missing it because it's in the middle of somewhere, or I am just being stupid, because I guess this takes you back to these bubbles, and this is like the main point over here. And I'm wondering if Atlantis could be somewhere over here. I just can't remember. And this is the thing. It's all kind of like a trial and error sort of thing, because this map is not easy to navigate. Like, it's a map that you got to spend a lot of time. There's some more air bubbles over here. We did go this way. I don't think you can go any further in here, can you? I think this is just literally all you can get. So, yeah, I mean, I feel really bad leaving the video at this point, because I'm so sure that somewhere along this way we will bump into the actual city of Atlantis, and we're just not giving it enough of a chance. But it is very cool. Personally, it's not a map for me, because I love the beauty of maps, and there generally is beauty to this map. I'm being a bit harsh, but I don't know, I love the immersive sides of DLCs. Could this be Atlantis here? Trying to not give up. Oh, is this it? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it is. There was a it was telling me there's a building here. Yeah, no, maybe I'm wrong. But if the creator watches... Am I wrong? Ooh. Are we getting warmer? I feel like we could be getting warmer. Maybe not. Maybe not. But anyway, the creator will have to let me know. Maybe that was another map I played. I'm not sure. But still, very, very cool. Great idea. And an official version is coming to Ark Survival Ascended Q1 2027. Anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video, guys. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll catch you in my next video. See you guys then.